Lesson 20. Controlling the controllable. I always wonder why some people are always unhappy. Initially, I thought these people are the ones who are unsuccessful, with no control over their lives and therefore are unhappy. Then I met unhappy but successful people who are likely to be in control. That is when I know that they are trying to control the uncontrollable. When you control the controllable, you are in the driver's seat. You can make any left or right turn at your will, any acceleration or slowing down. When you want to control the uncontrollable, you are like in the passenger seat, trying to dictate the driver's direction, speed and behavior. One can be disappointed, as it is tough and almost impossible to fully control the outcome. So what things are within our control? These things are within us, like our thoughts, behaviors, and our actions. These are the only things we have 100% control over. Utilizing this will lead us to a responsible life. Whatever we sincerely believe in, ardently desire, and enthusiastically act upon shall inevitably come to pass. This is an extension of law of cause and effect. With an action, there will be a reaction. With an input, there ought to have an output. Many people focus on the uncontrollable. Think about it for a second. If your happiness in life is dependent on other people, what degree of control would you have? These are the people who have their life under a constant pendulum swing. Whenever an unpleasant event happens or when someone hurts them, their world will be upside down and will take a long time to recover. Successful people have their pendulum swings, like all of us. Life is not a bed of roses. The difference is that their swing is often oriented around the center, which represents their values and core beliefs. The values and core beliefs are like a magnet. It contracts the ball back to the center when it's away from it. It's easier said than done. When one is emotionally upset or in a financial distress, how do we bounce back up quickly? Let's examine with a diagram of a successful person and an average person. When both balls are dropped from the same height, both will reach the ground at the same time. Hence, both parties will feel down. The average person will tend to spend a longer time at the bottom and a shorter period of time in the high. Once they bounce back, they spend little time staying at the top because they let complacency and arrogance get into them. They are not grounded and mix with the wrong crowd who pulls them down. On the other hand, successful people who are down will practice awareness before change. They understand themselves well enough to have responsible conversations like, okay, now things are messed up and I take responsibility over what happened. How can we get ourselves out of this mess? Because of this, they bounce back up quickly like a well-inflated basketball. When they are up and going, they learn from their past, stay grounded with their values and chart the future with lessons learned. They do not let success get into their head nor failure get into their heart. By constantly learning, reading, attending seminars, seeking knowledge and staying coachable, they start to understand that there is still a huge room for improvement compared to many out there. This allows them to stay grounded and go from peak to peak. Thank you for joining me in this lesson. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And also follow me on all my social media platforms here. And I'll see you in the next one.